You gotta see this.
We're here with Lorenzo. Lorenzo, this car, tell us about it. It's a 73 Pantera. I think it's my first one seeing actually in person. And it's got so much history behind it. I want to know everything about it. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a 1973, so it just turned 50 years old this year. De Tomaso Pantera is the maker. And basically what's special about this car is that the historical significance of it is basically, the best way to describe it is just to start, I'm sure just about everybody has seen the movie Ford versus Ferrari.
Absolutely.
So anyway, Henry Ford II failed to buy Ferrari during that time. Well, he actually didn't stop there. So the next 4 years, the GT40s era, and then now in 1971, he literally went across town to Modena, Italy, and he basically purchased 85% of De Tomaso Automobili. And the main reason for that, again, is the fact that Henry Ford II wanted a supercar produced so that specifically for America to be sold at the Lincoln Mercury dealers all over the United States.
Right.
And again, the car lasted until 1974, from 71 to 74. And then basically the gas crunch and the smog requirements from EPA is what basically killed the car.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful. And we know this is not your first coffee and cars, right? You've been to a few other car shows with
yes.
it. What's the response that you get from people?
Well, again, the car is like a rock star, to tell you frankly. I mean, it's just it's like a beehive. People just, go to it and just adores the car.
It's amazing. So what's under the hood? Tell us all about it. Geek out for us for a moment.
The motor on this is actually a vintage NASCAR motor that basically it's a Bud Moore spec motor. So it's approximately 550 horsepower, and it's hooked up to a ZF transmission, which is basically the same transmission that was on the Ford GT40 that won Le Mans. So again, it's pretty much a bulletproof transaxle, or again, it right out of the factory. It had 300 horsepower, and basically it ran 160 miles an hour as the top speed. So with 550 to 600 horsepower, it should top out.
Wow. Have you taken it on the dragway?
Well, again, I ran it illegally in a regular interstate, and basically I was able to do 180 on it. But again, this was when everybody else is tucked away in their beds already. And I was by myself. Safely.
Illegally, but safely.
Yes.
Okay, we won't tell anyone, Lorenzo. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I mean, it's beautiful, just like it is. You're not planning on changing or doing any mods to it, I'm sure.
I'm finished.
You want to keep it classic,
Yeah, again, horsepower is never enough, so therefore I had to go with the NASCAR motor. Then I'm not yearning anymore for horsepower.
Well, it's gorgeous, and you've really taken good care of it, and so we appreciate you doing such a great job and bringing it here at Coffee and Cars here in Augusta, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
So nice meeting you, Lorenzo.
What is Urable? We are a business management system that helps create an exceptional customer experience and improves business operations. As a car enthusiast, you deserve the best, and Urable is the common denominator. With so many detail shops, endless brands of ceramic coatings, window tint, and paint protection film, it's hard to find the right shop for the job. Shops powered by Urable understand the care and quality that your investment requires. Avoid shops that are in the race to the bottom. If you want to identify the best providers in your area, make sure they're powered by Urable.
Subscribe now and never miss an episode of Cars and Coffee Exposed.